Hi, I'm doing a live stream on Enlightenment, and my name is La. I have a site here on YouTube. I haven't been on here in quite some time, but I figured I'd come on tonight and talk a little bit about what Enlightenment is and share a little bit more about myself, what I've been doing. Hopefully, this talk will come with some great healing energy for you. And you can text, or if you have questions, you can ask me some questions if there's any readings, or I'm very psychic. That comes along with everything that I've been doing. And I also have a website, laangelhealingarts.com. I offer services, readings, cranial psychotherapy, shamanic services, yada, yada, so on and so forth. People don't talk about enlightenment, but I'm going to talk about enlightenment because I'm enlightened and I have been since 2018, October of 2018. Actually, it was on my father's birthday. Before this, I was woke up, but there's some big shifts that happened and my whole life kind of turned around, and I was not the same. I'm still not the same. And it's kind of been with me. What is enlightenment? It's just kind of being who you are and what you're meant to be. Some people say it's being embodied and feeling the energy that moves through the system, that moves from all the directions. Being able to go inside of the body and seeing what energy forms and what the parts of the body are doing, how they talk to each other, and their interactions inside. And inside is really not just inside here, but inside it encompasses, wow, it's like layers, ancestral layers, layers like a tree. Like a wooden tree has layers in the not just the bark, but there's layers in, and there's the energy field around trees. So people are like that too. I don't know who's going to see this. I'm going to talk for a little bit, and so it's my intention here to share more about myself with you, and to let the energy kind of build and to offer whatever is needed in the moment, whatever is to be offered. I'm trying to see if there's a way to live stream this anywhere, to send it to, I'll have to send it later, maybe to Facebook. So my website is La Angel Healing Arts. If you like this talk, you can subscribe to on YouTube and keep listening. This is unusual because here I am talking to myself and my teacher, mentor, Dave Oshana, who does enlightenment. We have a group, and the energy there is wonderful. And in the meetings, there's a lot of energy work being done, and change is happening within people. And I do that with my own work, one-on-one with people, and in a group setting. I teach yoga, and yoga is all energy, and same with Tai Chi and Qigong. It's working with what's around the body, what's on the inside, and what's in the layers that reach out. So I'm just going to connect with whoever's on here now and who will come here and see this. I'm just going to kind of reach out to you and connect and see what's happening in the energy field around you. So I'm just going to relax myself. I had to change my setup. My camera was being a little strange when I first came on. And I just take some deep breaths. Yeah. And kind of look, I want to see myself in the video and look into my own eyes and see what's going on. Feeling that this is a little strange, talking to myself about myself, I'm wondering who this will resonate with. Feeling that I have gifts that are meant for others, and just waiting to see who comes on here. Setting the intention that whoever is meant to watch this will watch this and feel whatever they need to feel from it, whatever energies are there for connecting. I want to talk a little bit about, there's so much I could say, and I'm seeing if there's any messages. If you guys are on and can hear me, let me know. I'm just gonna check here. I don't know what any of those things mean. So I'm just going to take a moment to settle myself, feel what's happening. And breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. I set my intention to begin this journey with you, to connect, to offer whatever it is I'm here to offer for whoever sees this or hears this. To help others awaken and feel their own power and their own energy. Searching outside, going outside of myself. I have some messages to just say, this is, I love you from whoever is connecting with me. This is a really strong kind of like positive vibrations. That's just beautiful. And there's stuff over here that's a little heavy, but it's at a distance and it's kind of staying there. It's always interesting. I'm getting a text and kind of seeing who is texting me while I'm doing this. I always check on my phone when I'm doing stuff after to say who's texted me when I'm doing a talk or when I'm doing some cranial work or when I'm doing energy work, because it seems like those are the times when I'm working one-on-one with someone, I get a bunch of messages coming in from other people, and like, here I am in the energy field, I'm in the field, and people connected to me sense that. So it seems like my phone gets a little busier then. It's like, so enlightenment is really about being your true self. We're born into the world in utero with some difficult conditions. What we take in as the fetus, whatever our parent, our mom, the birth mom, the person carrying the baby. And I know there's all the gender wording and things now, but there's the female, the body of that has a uterus is carrying the baby. And I'm not going to get hung up with I think society's done so many things to us to change our species and put things in our system. And it starts right off in utero with whatever the mom ingests into her system, the baby, the fetus ingests, and that can start changing development from, very early on. And so it sets up this whole system, and so then the baby is born, and however the baby's birthed into the world and what the baby is faced with, and starts right then too with affecting that little baby, that beautiful energy spark that comes into the delivery room, or wherever that the baby's being delivered. It's like that little breath of life energy, that bigger than life energy that's like, and so what happens then is so important, and it can affect, how the baby comes down the birth canal, affects its well-being, its energy too. And if there's C-sections, which there's been so many more C-sections in years and years ago, it was so fewer. And so then you're given a name, right? Well, you didn't have any name. You came in as a spark, and now you have a label, be it Jane or Jill or Mikey or whatever, and then people call you that. It's like, oh yeah, that's me. What is me anyways? It's, then they start identifying like our limbs and stuff, so we could feel everything before in our body, and we're one whole thing. We're a part of this whole creation. We're just feeling here, and all of it was me, you and you and you. It was just this infant. And then it's like the ownership comes in. Your name, your identity, and your a number, social security number, stamped on you. There's your number. So these are conditions right off with your name and how your parents conditioned you, and the ways. And I remember as a child, when I was first going to school, we were eating cereal. Cereal is so unhealthy, like Blueberry and Captain Crunch, and with child's going to kindergarten eating a big bowl of Count Chocula chocolate cereal, and it's so sugar. It's just like rots your teeth. Our teeth, modern day people's teeth are so deformed when they come in, versus years and years ago when we were eating more plants. Our teeth were healthier and they lasted longer. Now, if you look at teeth, how teeth are getting affected because of the diet. And who gives your kids, U.S. people, cereal's pretty cheap. These Fruity Pebbles and all this, Apple Jacks. I can name all the cereals. I had them all. And then we start eating that, and then we go to school where they teach us to be a certain way. We get conditioned again and again. And what we eat, we put that stuff in our bellies, and it's sugar, and we weren't designed for sugar. We weren't designed for cow's milk either. Cow's milk. So it's a whole bunch of stuff that just came in, and poof, there you are. And all this affects one's energy. So you're this shining, bright spark that comes into the world with this energy being, and you're like one with everything. Babies they're like, they love their feet. They're kind of, unless of course you had a traumatic in utero experience, because of whatever happened, genetic wise, substances, lots of things. The birth parent needing surgery, and all these can affect you, and do affect you. And so you get born in the world, and then you get sent to school, and you get taught how to be a certain way, and then other kids affect you. So it's just this constant change. And then one day we start to look at who and what we are. When we start, maybe when it comes for me, I was an odd kid. I didn't fit in. I think I was would have been called an autistic kid. I still don't fit in as an adult very well. But I embrace that. My gifts, I embrace my differences and similarities, because we're all mirrors for each other. I'm mirroring something to you right now. And I feel in the field that there's a mirroring back to me. So I'm talking about this. That's just kind of coming in. Okay, I'm sharing this with whoever watches. And if a lot of people watch it, and if no one does, it's all good. Because I'm practicing for the next time I come on here, and the next time I come on here and share. And sooner or later, someone's going to see it, and they're going to connect, and they're going to resonate, and it's going to help them release these things, these layers, and kind of like curtains or onion. You peel an onion and there's layers, and then eventually you two are going to find like your core being empty or free, and your energy will come back to you. That energy that you had, like that big spark, will be there. It is, and it'll be yours, and you can do many things with that energy. You can put it back in, or you can sit on it, right? Or you can start to share it with the world, people around you, people that you come into contact with. By words is so limiting. Words is like narrow, but it's also by what you do in life and what you create, what you make. That's to share. So anyways, you go through school, maybe you graduate from high school, maybe you get caught up in peer pressure and start smoking marijuana or smoking weed, or the cell phone. Here I am on digital media, I'm on social media. I hate it. So I thought that's how we get in touch, but I don't like sitting in front of this computer feeling these whatever else is coming with electromagnetic stuff. And I'm still here doing it because I'm trying to reach out to, this is how we reach out. But when I was a kid, we didn't have this. We were outside playing with cows and playing in the cornfields and living a very different life. And that was really wonderful. And my life is wonderful, but I do worry about kids, teens, and the way they're living, and cell phone and how that's conditioning them. And we're the fault, the adults. So we brought it in to them. We allow them to have it, the video games, the fighting games. And so that's all conditioning them. It's all patterning them to be a certain way. And with that comes their own loss of their own internal power, their source. The source, what do you think the source is? The source comes from you, comes from inside of you. That which is enlightenment is your power, your source. What gives you creativity, what makes you feel joy and peace and contentment. It's uncovering your nature, your true nature. And it's hard to uncover that if you're junking it up with weed. I don't mean weeds that you can go out and eat from the lawn. There are weeds around here in the woods that are really delicious and you can eat, and those are good to eat. I'm talking about the marijuana kind that kind of slows your brain down a little bit. It can be effective for pain, sure, some stuff, but the way people are using it just to alleviate your anxiety and depression, I don't think that really alleviates that. You get mask, what causes anxiety and depression. It's just like a cover. Still, the anxiety and depression is still underneath that blanket, that cover. You pull it off, but you gotta take that out, right? You gotta pull it out, and then you don't need it. Marijuana, alcohol. Alcohol is spirits. Put spirits into you, kind of low spirits, low-level spirits. You drink the spirits. Now you have more spirits. Spirits are all around, mind you. We have plenty of spirits here. The spirits outside, the spirits that go through. When you drink alcohol, though, you don't know what you're getting for spirits to come in. So I'm going to be leery of that stuff. That's going to affect your energies and your health. So this is not a lecture. Well, maybe it is a lecture. I don't know. But I'm trying to get to whoever needs to hear this about what is enlightenment, being your true, authentic self. And that's allowing your energy to be allowing. You have to feel it first. People don't even stop to feel what's happening in your body. When you feel your body, your thoughts are part of that. Thoughts come right there from the mind. They come from outside. They come from inside. And learning how to slow your thoughts, because thoughts create things. What you think, you create. It's true. 100%. I see it all the time. And so when you get in these thought patterns that are like not good, they're just kind of swarming around. around and around you. It's like, whoa, you have to stop. I have to like catch yourself and go, hey, what am I doing? Do I want to be in this thought pattern? No. Because you keep thinking it, and it's like builds that energy, negative energy builds that energy, and all of a sudden you created this monsters. Versus, yeah, my life is good, I'm happy. I have what I need. I have a place to live, it's comfortable. I have pets. I get more pets than I want sometimes. They just wander in. I have a good health. I have a lake close by I can swim in, which I love. And then in the winter, the lake is frozen. So I miss that, but then I go outside and walk in the snow and do snow angels. And it feels really good. And I like to paint. And so there's just kind of like focus. There's a lot of, it can be both. There's like always two sides, right? There's even two sides of the body. You go right down the middle, right? We have the two sides of the brain, the left and the right, and they function differently. And so there's always a positive and a negative. And it's like, where are you going to put your thoughts? Where are you going to put your focus? On the negative? It's easy to do. I know I do it sometimes. I get a catch. It's like, okay, why am I doing that? We want to put it on the positive. So that's part of it. Is this the awareness, which is what enlightenment is. It's really waking up and saying, gosh, why am I doing this? I don't need to do this. And that's those people that are around us that affect us too, who we surround ourselves with. Right now, I'm my kitty. Sometimes there's a dog here too. It's a really energetic little ball of love. It feels great. And sometimes I have a few friends that come through, and now I'm surrounding myself with you guys and whoever sees this and saying, we affect each other, and I want to affect you in a way that feels good, in a way that you start to question, what am I doing? What is this about? Why am I doing this? What needs to be kept the same? Do I need to change what I put into my body for food? Do I need to have more healthy vegetables like beet, greens, beetroots, the root of the beet, and nightshades, potatoes? And do I need to eat more tomatoes? Right now they're coming out with cherry tomatoes in the garden. They're really beautiful. Do I need more greens, like Swiss chard? Do I need carrots? Carrots are a funny thing. I got a strange taste, but they are really good for certain things. They say they're good for your eyes. And skin. What does your skin need? What kind of food do you feed yourself? Fresh vegetables with, fresh herbs from the garden, like sage and thyme and rosemary. Those are great. And I have lavender that I have. I use the lavender in the morning to make myself a shake and put in fresh organic strawberries with lavender. I'll use mint in there. And you can use oat milk, soy milk. I know soy is funny for some people. And kale, blend it up, and it's honey. I'm vegan, vegetarian, but I'm going to call it more. I'm 100% vegan, except I will have honey. And honey is because I have this close relationship with bees, and I'm not killing them, I don't think, to take their honey. And if I was, I probably would reconsider that. Maybe I should look that up. So I'm super careful with what I eat and what I take into my body. And so that has helped me to be clear on the inside and to see where things are and how things are moving and functioning. So let's take a moment just to take some slow deep breathing and see if anyone's has any. Nobody's sent any kind of messages. So let's take some slow breaths, and I may end this real soon and kind of see how this went. Anyways, so I'm breathing in through the nose, and then we exhale it out through the nose, relaxing the shoulders, and we're breathing in through the nose, And exhaling it out through the nose. Relax the belly, relax the eyes, breathing in, exhaling it out. Relax the backbone, breath in and out. Relax the cheeks and the jaw. Let the jaw just kind of hang off the cranium. Be heavy and relaxed. Breath in and out. Let the throat expand. Feel some expansion in the throat. Breathing in and out. And let your feet widen. Feel your feet widening. Feel your toes stretching. Breath in and out. Relax the back of your neck. Breathing in and out. And then just noticing just a little bit of breathing, how you're feeling. Maybe I'll make more videos where we just focus on breath. I don't know, you guys can send me messages. LaAngelHealingArts.com. LaAngelHealingArts.com. That's my website. And this is my channel on YouTube. I'll be making more videos, probably doing some outside. So if you like this, subscribe. I don't know who's seeing it, who's not seeing it, but it's all good. And there'll be more to come on different topics. I just got to figure out, it'll come to me, what it is I need to talk about. So thanks for sticking around, for watching this to this point, and have a great night. Again, LaAngelHealingArts.com. Like and subscribe. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.